What's up, YouTube Revolution? ZombfectedGaming 349 at your fingertips. This isn't gonna be a video I wanted to make, but this is a lay to rest type of video since I got zero hope for Watch Dogs Legion and my expectations have fallen for this game, since Ubisoft has slowed down so much for this game and the possibilities of year 2 happening is slim to none. Don't get me wrong, I want a year 2 for Watch Dogs Legion, but I'm not gonna beat the dead horse for a game that isn't being worked on anymore. The pandemic was enough to, pardon my language, fuck this game over, and the bugs in the game are enough for people to really not want to play anymore. And like I said, don't get me wrong, I never hated this game. It was one of the funnest sandbox games I've ever played since GTA and Saints Row, with its own spin on hacking and all the awesome customization updates Ubisoft put into the game. But they shouldn't have stopped there. Watch Dogs Legion should have been a regularly updated service game like how GTA Online does things. But I think the pandemic is what really screwed this game over, and to be honest, I don't think there is coming back from this. At least until sometime in 2022. If Ubisoft reveals plans, that's great, but I got no hope and zero expectations for anything to come at all. Watch Dogs Legion is one of those games that deserves more updates to keep a lot of people coming back and more content to be made on the game. I decided to dedicate my channel to Watch Dogs Legion for the past year now, and everyone who subscribed to my channel just looks at my channel as I'm the Watch Dogs Legion YouTube channel guy. Like, I'm the Watch Dogs guy. Come on. Yeah, this guy's the Watch Dogs YouTube channel. I'm gonna ignore every other content he creates. I really don't want you guys to get the wrong impression out of this because I don't hate the Watch Dogs franchise. It's one of those franchises that deserves so much more and just never came to be. Watch Dogs 1, I enjoyed that game's story a lot. Aiden's dark story was pretty good to me. Watch Dogs 2 felt a lot like Saints Row a bit because of how alive that game was, and the amount of hacking you got at your fingertips made the game so special to play. And with Watch Dogs Legion, it's one of the best customization games I've seen in any game since Saints Row, but obviously the new Saints Row game will definitely surpass Watch Dogs Legion's customization. If it wasn't for the pandemic screwing over Watch Dogs Legion and Ubisoft not pulling the plug on the game, we would have had topics to make on the game almost all the time, and we probably would have gotten at least 2 or 3 more tactical ops by now, but nope, we are stuck with only 2 tactical ops and a handful of co-op missions that we've probably played over 1,000,000 times now. Also, the PvP modes were hyped up and they just didn't work well long term. They were fun for maybe a week or 2, but they just got bland, and matchmaking takes forever to get into a game, so obviously I'm not gonna waste my time beating the dead horse with Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs 2 actually has more players playing that game than Watch Dogs Legion. I can get into a PvP match like Bounty Hunter or Hacking Invasion just like that when I want to play that. It's kinda sad that the older game is doing way better than the newer game. This is proof that Ubisoft made a mistake by making Watch Dogs Legion. Don't get me wrong, Legion is an awesome game and all, but the Watch Dogs games have something unique about them all, but it's Watch Dogs 2 that should have been the game to be updated all these years later. Watch Dogs 2 is 5 years old now, and just imagine if Legion was an expansion to Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 should have added a separate Watch Dogs Online mode from the main menu, and it should have been the game where you recruit people off the streets and did London as a map expansion. Just imagine what Watch Dogs 2 Online would have been like 5 years into its life cycle if the game was updated for years, with the online being the recruit operatives off the street type game. Watch Dogs 2 story, you play Marcus and you can play co-op and PvP with friends, but Watch Dogs Online being a part of Watch Dogs 2 is the game that gets the updates and puts all the tactical ops from Legion into the game and all those co-op missions too. What I'm saying, if you're confused, is all the content including Watch Dogs Legion's story and all the content from Watch Dogs Legion Online is all a part of Watch Dogs 2 Online, if it was an online service game that was separate from Watch Dogs 2's Marcus's story. Imagine if it had 3 map expansions. San Francisco Bay Area is the main map, and eventually adding Chicago back, and London is the Watch Dogs 2 Online Legion expansions pack that added London. And being able to have all these prestige operatives in the Watch Dogs universe from all these 5 years would have been awesome. So I think you guys know what I mean now. Ubisoft shouldn't make new Watch Dogs games. That's the lesson they should learn. They need to update a Watch Dogs game to keep it always feeling new. So it's either Ubisoft go back to updating Watch Dogs Legion in 2022 or announce Watch Dogs 4 and learn their lesson to keep updating that game and do what I exactly said should have been done with Watch Dogs 2. Because, sorry to say, no offense to Watch Dogs, but nobody is gonna want to buy another Watch Dogs game, especially what has happened currently now with Watch Dogs Legion. It's either Ubisoft comes up with the most unique Watch Dogs 4 setting like in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and an extremely awesome story and online that feels worth playing for everyone. So the only way for Ubisoft to knock this out of the park is to not release a 4th Watch Dogs game for a really long time and keep this game in the oven for many years till it's ready to be a proper masterpiece that it deserves to be. Since the problem Watch Dogs Legion is having now with lack of updates and the Watch Dogs social media pages going dark and barely posting anything, it makes my channel a channel that's mostly well known for Watch Dogs content these days, since people who are subscribed ignore my other game content and only click it when it says Watch Dogs, but there's barely anything to post Watch Dogs related. So this is the best Watch Dogs video I can post for you guys. It really sucks as a content creator because it makes my channel stall and not get any audience because there's not really much newer players coming to Watch Dogs Legion because of the lack of updates. I don't want my channel to be only well known for Watch Dogs because the purpose of my channel is playing a variety of video games that I love to play. My channel was well known for Dying Light content way back when Dying Light 1 first came out, and the next Dying Light game is coming out soon, and when I post Dying Light content, since there's more YouTube content being posted about Dying Light than Watch Dogs Legion content, but a lot of my subscribers like to ignore other games on my channel and want only Watch Dogs Legion. Like, come on guys, there's barely anything to post. I did a poll recently to see what my audience wants. It was Dying Light 2 Stay Human or Watch Dogs Legion, and a majority of votes went to Watch Dogs Legion. This makes me sick to my stomach because people want to come back to my channel for a game that is dead till further notice, till we don't even know if the game will even be updated again. I'm convinced enough that Ubisoft have abandoned Watch Dogs Legion to work on something different or possibly the 4th Watch Dogs game. But if any of you viewers have played Dying Light games and actually really like them, consider checking out my Dying Light videos. The whole reason I came up with my name ZombfectedGaming 349 is because Dying Light 1 was coming out soon back then, and I had to come up with a good zombie YouTuber name, so I picked Zombfected. Dying Light 2 Stay Human came out with an awesome cinematic CGI trailer at the Game Awards 2021 recently, and I did an edit for that trailer with the song called Portals Watch Out, a song Techland used for other Dying Light 2 trailers earlier this year. Here are some of the Dying Light content I posted recently, so if you have any interest in Dying Light, help a brother out and check them out. I don't like putting effort into my videos for nothing and then not get viewed. It's just disrespectful to me as a content creator. It just feels like Watch Dogs Legion tainted my channel since it's just what I'm well known for, and everyone only wants to view for Watch Dogs Legion when there's no new content. If Legion wasn't lacking content, I wouldn't have been in this situation where it's hard to come up with Legion content. The Dying Light community uploads Dying Light videos every day. And it's very active and doing well, especially since Dying Light 1 is going on 7 years old and Techland still updates the game till this day. And currently Dying Light 1 has an event going on right now for the holiday season. So in obvious words, I'm gonna choose the better game that has an active community and not go down with the ship that is sinking. It's sinking right now, but I will say it's fully sunken in 2022 if there's nothing for Watch Dogs Legion at all. But that's enough ranting, and if you like Dying Light or Watch Dogs or any game I post, you can consider subscribing to the channel and ding that bell icon really hard so I can always stay within fast reach of your fingertips when new uploads arrive. ZombfectedGaming 349 over and out.